So want to know from all of y'all, what were you doing in the time between the draft and the start of your rookie season to get ready to play in the NBA? Vernon, we'll start with you.
Shit,
You the OG.
Me first, I celebrate. I smoked a bunch of good damn grass, and then after that, I just got on my grind, man, because I got, before the draft.
So from draft, I know you were second round pick. So from the draft leading up to your first training camp,
I had a chip on my shoulder. So I got caught up in college with a bunch of shits, cocaine and marijuana, and I think I was an alcoholic too. They said so. They
said. Should have told them alcoholics got to go to them damn meetings.
Yeah, but I ain't never do all that. So, then I got caught up, like I said, and I went out of 50 picks, I went 48. So, I was projected to go in the top, 10.
Yeah.
So that shit caught up with me. Then I had to put my head down and stay out the way and grind. And I went out with my agents, and they just put me in a great situation where I can get myself refocused and focus on what I hadn't made a team because I was on a make good type shit because I was 48 out of 50 picks, so I had to go and make a team. So I had to just get myself, focused and worked on my craft, and I knew I was gonna make it though. I mean, I ain't give a damn if a motherfucker didn't draft me. I just need to get in your motherfucking camp.
Yeah.
I was going to be all right.
Yeah,
So 48 out of 50, how much of a chip on your shoulder did you have? You say you're supposed to be top 10. You end up going 48. How much of a chip on your shoulder did you have going into your first training camp with the Spurs?
Man, I was pissed off, but shit, I can't be that goddamn pissed off because I had a motherfucking killer on the team, Alvin Robertson. You know what I mean? So I had to go in there and be mindful. This motherfucker here, he crazier than you, nigga. So you got to be mindful of this shit right here. So, but I knew I was going to a great situation though, cause me and the dude, we kind of had similar attitudes and stuff. So, but I think he was a little bit out there more than me. But I knew every day I was gonna get better because I was facing this motherfucking quadruple double ass nigga. This nigga was out. He used to do quadruple double. I was like, motherfucking 10 steals. Who does this shit? One man in one game. This shit is hard to do. I mean, I might not get 10 steals in motherfucking 4 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I knew it was going to be a challenge for me, but I knew I was going to get better. And and he did. He made me, he got me in the weight room but I was already in there, but he really had me in that motherfucker like we was playing football.
Yeah.
Like you look, nigga, like a football player right now. You don't know how you guys talk about you gonna stop me. You just
Can't guard me.
But I knew I was gonna get better by facing this dude every day. So I just focused, and that's what I did.
So Shah, how about yourself? What was those few months in between the draft and then coming into training camp like for you? How did you get prepared mentally for the league?
I was working out in Santa Monica. I was in LA, and it was more of like you said, like a focus point where you don't know where the season's gonna lead you. But this is like you're saying before the draft, right?
No, after the draft.
After the draft.
Drafted, now you're getting ready to go to your first training camp.
So like leaving Santa Monica after preparing for all of that situations and then finally get to Minnesota, it's like, all right, I get a fresh start. So a lot of nerves kind of kick in and trying to figure out how the team is going to accept you, where the coach going to put you. And, I had Dwayne
Casey.
And he didn't know what the fuck he was doing or where he wanted to go with the team. But it wasn't to his detriment, you know what I'm saying? It was a new situation for him because he's coming from Nate in Seattle, and he's just like, all right, if anybody know his kind of personality, he's just kind of free-flowing, and he didn't know what the fuck to do, and it was just kind of like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like you said, put my head down and just wanted to figure out how to get the freshest start possible. But he already had an internal mentality of not playing rookies.
Wow.
And I didn't know that because the first interview we had with each other was, he was like, I want you to get rookie of the year. I'm going to maximize your potential and all that shit. So I was excited. Like, I'm already knowing I'm the best rookie out of there. So just give me the opportunity, I'm going to prove it. But that didn't turn out that way. So, it is what it is.
And then, Kenny, how about yourself? You're coming off the leg injury, number 1 overall pick. What were those first few months like in between getting drafted, taking number 1 overall versus?
I was just trying to get healthy. No, that was number 1 objective. I was still doing therapy and rehab. Yeah, like I said, I was barely working out before the draft. I told y'all about the workout that I did.
Give him a duck and holler back.
My infamous pre-draft workout. So, but yeah, no, mine was just getting healthy, man. Then I got in the gym. I was working out at UCLA. I was working out with I got in the gym with Kiki Vandeweghe a lot.
Legend.
During that time, because a lot of it was just footwork, learning different, placement of your feet, different stuff like that early. But yeah, man, my outlet really was just focused on getting healthy, man, and getting ready for training camp.
I remember, I was in college at that time. I remember seeing you up there, but obviously nobody wanted to bother you. We let you do what you do.
So it was a lot of individual stuff. Started playing fives, not too long before training camp started. So that's when everybody was up there. We was playing fives, and so yeah, I made it back to where right before training camp I was playing fives, so that was a good thing. But yeah, no, it was just mainly focused on getting healthy. That was the first time I had ever been hurt. So.
And then Brandon, how about yourself? Coming from playing overseas, playing in Italy, already having that pro experience. What was it like from you getting drafted, showing up at the podium after you were shopping in Soho, to now getting ready for training camp?
Man, I mean, just like they said, though, I had a big chip on my shoulder just because of the decision that I made going to Europe and not playing. And then, after getting drafted and, you got summer league, you got training camp and all that. It was tough because, I had Scott Skiles. So, I had old school, coaches, and, they didn't, he wasn't fucking around at all. So, it was kind of like back in Europe again for me. I think the most challenging was trying to find places to live and, getting the family back together because my mom, she didn't have a house or we didn't have anything once I left for Rome. So I think just trying to get everything together too was a lot also for me.
And then Gil, how about yourself? Second round pick coming in with a chip on your shoulder, obviously. Should have went first round based on your college career. But what was that transition period like for you?
After you get picked, you go down, get ready for summer league, trying to make that squad, trying to get into the starting lineup. And then, after summer league is over with, is either go back home and, pretend you doing the best you can in your own environment. But I went to Oakland. Right? I went to Oakland, found a place, tried to get myself into some type of NBA rhythm, try to get familiar with play calls, terminology, get in shape because, all you hear is, training camp, conditioning drill. You got to make this before you get to play. So trying to figure out what that is, doing my times, right? Because at that point, you don't really know what to expect, what an NBA training camp is going to be like, what NBA players going to be like. So you're just trying to be around the facility, trying to meet these guys one by one and try to mimic what they do to become a professional. So, more was, I guess, learning on the fly, right? It's not college anymore. This is the pros. So, you're coming in, you got guys, I was sitting in the gym all day trying to figure out, who the teammates are, what kind of people they are, just, trying to be a sponge and trying to figure out, how to be a part of this and still try to be some type of a player.
So most of you guys did the Rookie Symposium, Rookie Transition Program. What was that experience like? Was it legit? Was it helpful? Was it corny? Like
that corny ass shit, man. God damn, man.
I wasn't corny.
No,
that shit was corny.
That shit, some of it, yes, some of it, yes. But the majority, if you really listening and paying attention, that shit was fucking helpful, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even hold you.
About the bitches and all that shit. When they tell you about watch these bitches.
What did they tell you about
Dirk Minifield and them?
The number one thing that stood out to me, right? So we all knew the money, right? I'm from the projects, bro. My mom ain't never owned a car, a house. She never had a real savings account, right? So we coming in the money for the first time. So you learned about finance and different things like that, or you learned about never give somebody power of attorney and shit like that. So certain things stood out, right? Of course they're trying to tell you about females and all that shit. You're like, man, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. We're gonna do in that regard. But for the most part, if you in there and you locked into what they saying, no, it's helpful. If you there and they're like, this shit ain't gonna be helpful, then it ain't gonna be helpful. Like these dudes, when they got kicked out and had to go back the next year, they fine you, then you got to go back. You got to complete it.
Ooh.
Even what you just said about the power of attorney thing, right?
Yeah.
I ended up giving power of attorney up to my financial advisor weeks
This nigga
before.
wasn't listening.
Weeks before. No, it was weeks before the transition.
Oh.
I had already had them.
Yeah.
See?
And then by the time the rookie transition was up, I got the call from my agent, like the last day of rookie transition program, that you just been robbed.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all seen that doc on that particular financial advisor. Wild shit with Ricky
American
Williams, Dennis
Grade.
Rodman. I mean, it was she was running pockets.
Here's the real problem with how I see it.
I'm gonna piggyback on what you about to say too.
Remember, look at the athletes that are coming in. Most young, right, African American. The people that's talking. Yeah. When you look at them, we don't identify with nothing you got going on. So even when you're talking about women. Like, y'all, you got to, watch this and this. Is like, yo, we came into the draft to do exactly what you're telling us not to do. I want to go to the club to get these hoes y'all talking about. You're telling me not to.
We trying to sneak out of here and go get them. Right? Shit, I'm trying to find a way to get out of here to go get them what you telling us not to do right now.
As soon as you get off that damn stage and we get done, I'm trying to go find something.
So I'm about to piggyback on what you said. So I agree with you. I knew that's where you was about to go. It needs to be more players. Like, because the players, they need to have us.
Right, like us go up there and be there.
I went back one time and spoke at it, like, after I retired, I was like, later on. And actually, I was still in the league then when I went. So, but I think I kept it maybe too real. Mm-hmm. It was like, that was my first only time they asked me to come. Because if kids ask me, if they ask certain questions and I'm going to tell them, right? My experiences, things I've been through, things that, like, I kept it a buck. And that's what former players gonna do for players.
And that's the problem with rookie transit. We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't. But they need.
I liked it, but we had guys like Ramon Sessions and like Grant Hill. Like I'm saying, like you're trying to tell me about.
And they asked me to come this year, and they tried to fly me out there, coach.
Oh no.
Like that's just
listen, hey, and I hear no dude on the flight like coach dude, like
budget tight, man.
Come on, man.
And you tell me a dude. Hey, tell me a dude who got like you want the dudes to stop messing with girls. Bring a dude. Bring Sean Kemp up that motherfucker. Like, y'all.
No.
I got 8 kids, 5 baby mamas. She gets paid this. That one gets paid this. That one gets paid this. That one gets paid this. I see my kids 3 times every 3 months. Yeah. Niggas gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm good, OG. I'm good, OG. That's an example that will keep me from the street. You're showing me. But you telling me this corny ass dude up there, we know he don't get no vagina. Talking about, stay away from the girl.
Yeah, he up there with a suit on and a marriage. Like,
all this shit.
But then you learn, so Joe, to your question is too, like you learn, like, I'm saying by coloring, right? In my household, like you eat with 1 fork. When I grew up, 1 fork, if it's soup, you use that spoon. Like you ain't just messing up dishes in my mama's house, right? So I didn't know what a salad fork was before I got the rookie transition.
I'm gonna be honest, salad forks are overrated.
But I'm just saying,
regular fork works.
But they put it on the table for a reason. You go to a nice restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So wine glass, water glass,
upper echelon shit.
Yeah, just shit that you never know.
Wait, they caught that there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. You didn't pay attention. You was probably asleep.
Wait. I was too busy trying to be a pimp.
Wait, how to sit at a table?
Bro, etiquette. That was the etiquette class.
It was
you from the left?
Damn, I ain't have that.
Yeah, we had the etiquette class.
Like this, you start from here, you
how to
work
put
your
the
way in,
napkin in your lap,
all
that shit.
All that shit, bro.
They teach you how to eat with white folk, man.
That's it.
That's it.
I learned
when you get this type of money, you're going to these type of restaurants now.
Yeah,
because you might be at the White House.
You be like, damn, why I got three spoons?
I'm from the valley, bro.
Why these cups different sizes?
We had it in elementary school.
But to go on what y'all saying about the importance, like, Gil, I can understand. It may not resonate with you. Dante Jones, Quentin Richardson, and Chris Bosh spoke at mine, right? So these are relevant guys. Even Dirk and them still spoke. They did their thing. But they've been doing their thing since NBA players camp. You know what I'm saying? Same speeches. Even Colorado Springs, USA basketball shit, they did that shit.
Same speech.
But when Q came back and Tay came back, Dante said something so important. to me, that was eye-opening because I was going to Minnesota where I didn't know if I was going to play or not. Wally was there. Latrell Sprewell had just got out of there, so I didn't know where I was going to go. And Dante's like, look, you can be on a roster and you can be killing a nigga every single day in practice and you not going to see the flow because he get paid that money that he's supposed to get paid to play. And he's like, you're going to be frustrated. You ain't going to know what to do, but you got to stay the course. Chris Bosh sat there. He was like, listen, the women, you got to be careful. They'll set you up. You got your jewelry box in the room. You go to sleep. You drink it too much. You wake up, that jewelry box is empty. And you looking around. And he specifically was like, yo, Toronto, you come up here, watch out for X, Y, and Z. We didn't know nothing about it. We rookies. Up until we got to Toronto, met the person that he said the name of, and was like, oh.
He told me to watch out for you.
Damn.
Oh,
we know her. Put this in the same.
Oh.
Everybody knows.
I'm just going to put this. Then we don't call nobody names.
We don't say no names. We don't say no names. We don't say no names. We don't say no names. We don't say no names. They try to attack me in the DMs, and I'm like, I don't know nothing. But look, you know it's real.
Yeah, we know her.
So, Vernon, what was the most important thing you took away from that rookie symposium transition stuff?
Just about, I wasn't really paying attention to that shit either. Like, it wasn't. I was like, shit. I was just when they talked about the bitches. That's when I was like, oh shit. That's what I be doing. That's me, nigga. I ain't shit. So I know I'm be chasing bitches. All I ain't got nobody. I was gonna be chasing. So, but that was the most important thing that I was.
It's an important thing to know.
Tell me they gonna be there and shit. Where they at?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I heard they're gonna be in the lobby. They're gonna be wearing robes with nothing on.
That was the biggest lie ever.
Right? I ain't see
that was the biggest lie.
It was never in the
Yeah, with the robes.
I was hyped about that. I was like, damn, they're gonna be in. They said someone could get to your floor.
And then waiting at the door, knocking on your door and shit.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Ain't nobody down there, man.
Y'all can already tell. Me and this nigga would have got along real good. Because he's like, the work? What the work is?
All the time.
All the time.
I lived 15 years in a whole lot of hotels in them 15 years. And not one
knocked on my door accidentally.
Waiting in the lobby.
Come on in. They knocked on mine. They was knocking on that motherfucker when I first got them.
See, that shit was different.
Yeah, that shit was different.
That shit
Them old ass, cool ass bitches was knocking on that motherfucker, boy. They was chasing niggas.
I was in Golden State. Golden
Mm.
State. Only time I seen girls, I had to babysit the ugly one from the club. Hey, Rook, open up. She gonna sit with you for an hour and a half.
Damn, babysitting.
Be sitting there like,
damn.
Called wingman.
Oh, don't order no room service. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money for the room service.
You got some crackers under the covers.
I take one for the tea.
Got some water.
Let's shift over to the basketball side now. Okay, we got kids pulling up.
Yeah.
Cover their ears. Get that baby out the street. But let's shift over to the basketball side. What are the most important things players should be working on in preparation for the rookie season? Like you said, killing in the summer league, that really doesn't matter. Guys can average 30 in the summer league and not see the floor once they come to the NBA. So as rookies coming in, and you guys all have unique experiences based where you're drafted in and the bread you were making on your rookie contracts, what should rookies be working on and prioritizing as they get ready for their debut in the NBA?
Oh, man. Just trying to get better every day, man. Going in that gym and working hard and trying to figure this shit out because it's something to figure out, man, when you first get in, man. Because, for me, when I came in, I was 23. When we was coming, guys was coming out back when I was coming out. Motherfucker wasn't doing one and dones.
Right.
So that shit was really rare. Motherfucker go to school, college for 1 year and then come out. That shit was rare. So I was just trying to work on my body and trying to get strong. Like I said, I knew how I was facing, and who I was gonna have to compete with every motherfucking day. This shit was, so I just, I learned how to start putting my body down where I can get the proper amount of rest. every night. I tried to start doing that and shit. That was hard to do because shit, I'm a street nigga. You know, I'm gonna be in the
trying to go outside.
Street.
I want to be outside
all the damn time. Preseason, I was rookie. I was every motherfucker where over San Antonio, the motherfucking Mexican. But I was all out there everywhere. But I was just really trying to get myself focused and just learning how to be a pro.
Yeah.
That was the main thing for me, just learning how to be a pro. And that was what I was doing.
Let me ask you this. What is that? We talk about that a lot, like what it is to be a pro back then. What was it like trying to find out what being a pro was?
These guys back in the day, man, when I came in, like when I was playing against these motherfuckers, Dr. J, I came in, played against Dr. J, my favorite basketball player ever. Larry Bird, these motherfuckers was real. I mean, they were so, that shit was so pure, you know. I mean, them old motherfuckers, they really didn't care about that 3-ball like that. You know, Larry Bird would get you with it. You know, Dr. J, he wasn't really, that motherfucker was them guys taught me about the mid-range, the part that I tell guys now today, boy, that motherfucker's forgotten about that mid-range, man. You get that mid-range game, man, you'll be a bad motherfucker. I mean, so, and that was my thing, just learning, going in the gym and staying in the gym and working on my mid-range because I was just either I'm going to shoot that motherfucking 3, I'm going to get all the way to the damn basket.
Yeah.
And that was me. So I had to go in and reinvent myself and learn how to fuck around with the mid-range, put the ball on, because I can always get by you. I was a quick motherfucker, running 4.2, 40 shit, so I'll get by your motherfucking ass. But then I'm so out of control. I'm just going all the way through this bitch. I mean, instead of slowing it down a little bit and stop and just pop, you know. So I just made it hard for myself. But I learned the mid range, and that's when my game kind of like that. That helped me out a lot when I was in.
Facts.
I mean, I think it just depends. Like as a rookie, what situation you in too. You know, some of us, you know, you get thrown in the fire. Like myself, I got thrown in the fire right from the jump with Milwaukee. So I had to prepare. I had to. You know, at Scott Skiles, I had, you know, Jerry Stackhouse. I had, you know, Kirk Thomas. You know, I had some real vets, you know, that I really respected and, you know, put in a lot of work. So, you know, that helped me, having those guys in my ear every day. And also, you know, taking care of your body, too, is the biggest thing. You know, all that junk, all that food and junk that you be eating when you're younger, that's going to catch up to you, like, early.
So what are the most important things players should be working on in preparation for their rookie season?
Adjusting, right? Adjusting to the speed, adjusting to being alone, right? That's one of the biggest things that like catch rookies off guard. Like you are an adult now.
Yep.
Right? There's no college. There's no schedule. Right? You got to show up one time and that's practice, and then the rest of the day is yours. And if you've never learned how to occupy that time, you know, you can lose yourself, right? So it's trying to understand what it is to be a professional, understand what makes a pro basketball player, understand that you have hours and hours alone trying to be adult, learning how to clean your own goddamn clothes, wash, make your own goddamn bed, lock your own goddamn door, put gas, you got dogs, feed your goddamn dog, right? You know, there's just these things that when you're coming to your mama ain't there no more.
Shit,
right.
There she is.
Your girl, huh?
There she is.
No.
In this NBA, these kids fucking 19 years old, they can't do nothing. They can't fucking go anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of these kids' mothers move with them.
Damn.
He's 19.
That's bad.
19.
That's bad.
A young boy.
Why y'all think that's
19,
why I harp
20 years old, they ain't been...
harp on the college experience,
Son.
man. College make you do that shit. I was doing that shit in high school, though.
When we took KJ to IMG,
Taking
we
care of my
prepared
goddamn
him
self.
for the next year, right? Because we knew he was going pro, right? We got him an apartment, shipped his car down there, had to set the housekeeper up. So this...
You had, yeah.
I'm saying we set it up, but he had to make sure the housekeeper can get in. He had to put gas in his car. He had to go buy grow. He had to feed him.
See, KJ's fortunate because you played, so you understood what he knew. But their mama don't know how to do none of that.
But they mama know how to take care of their child.
Yeah, until he won his girlfriend over and he started running them holes through there. Then it's like, mom, you gotta,
mom, you gotta let him go.
Mama gotta have a life too. Dudes stay by themselves.
It's mine.
Mama got a key. Mama got the code to the garage. Mama got the alarm code.
Hell no.
Trust me.
Hell no.
These kids different, B, these days.
Nah,
they've been coddled. Listen, these kids have been pampered.
Yes, they have.
They ain't no experiences.
Still got that tit in their mouth.
Listen, a lot of these kids still on the nipple. It's just on the funnel.
Tit in their mouth.
It's just on the funnel now. That's all.
That's right.
Still these mamas grown ass niggas, grown ass men is still coddled too, though. A lot of these niggas ain't never lost nothing. A lot of these niggas is just rich babies. They ain't never lost. You never fell off. You got paid. You never had to become a man.
Never went through nothing.
You never went through nothing.
Hey, yo, did y'all ever in y'all rookie season like be on like a road trip or whatever, right? And you woke up in the city and you didn't know where you was at?
Shit, we did that in year 10.
Yeah, man.
That was what? All of that.
I just did that last
night. My rookie year, I remember my first road trip. I was like, bro, I don't even know. I woke up, didn't even know what city we was in or who was playing.
Yeah, you go. They be using them back to backs, and you get in like at 3 a.m. right?
The day before,
and then you get in 3 a.m. and then like it's early bus. You get in and leave, and forgot to look what actual doors on that motherfucker, right? Come in, you trying to stick this mother?
This ain't the same room.
What you doing?
At the wrong damn door, man.
Fucking wrong door.
Yeah,
that's not for real.
Yeah, but learning something, man. I think rookies. Once you get in, once the season started, it's a lot different now because you don't have vets to look up to, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have people really to learn stuff from and routines and all of that now. It's created for you, right? Your routine is created for you by the team now.
And then your damn vets is fucking your vets.
Yeah,
is 24 years old.
Absolutely.
Right? They didn't learn shit.
Yeah, my son,
that's crazy.
KJ going into year, like you said, he going into year 5. He's 23.
Look at what I'm saying.
Right?
He's still 23.
Right.
One of the rookies on his team is fucking older than him or the same age. Like, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
So, but I came in, I had Johnny Newman, had Sherman Douglas, had Lucius Harris. I had guys who had been around. Carey was considered a vet at the time. I had Kendall Gill. So I had
vets.
Vets. I'm watching Johnny Newman walk around why dude got a briefcase, man? Why but business shit he was doing. He get on the bus, plane.
Yeah.
He ain't talking to us. He in the bag. He got his pen out. He
in business.
Got the table out.
I
was like,
they need them vets that
that's it's stuff like that these people don't get now, right? Mm-hmm. And they need it. So it's important for rookie because you don't, like you said, we all coming to something new. It's all new for everybody, right? You might have grew up with money. You might grew up this way, but like you said, this situation is new. It's new for everybody. Yep. And then having people there to learn something from that you sit next to every day, and not having somebody who might be an authoritative figure as creating it for you.
We just don't got nobody that's keeping it real in this generation with the young players, right? So a vet back then when we was coming
that's why they listen to us.
They scared of motherfuckers like me, you, to come and you to come and say something to these motherfuckers. They don't want us real motherfuckers to come in there and tell the truth.
Nah. They need vets that's going to put hands
on
these
niggas.
They're
scared of us to talk to the players that think like us.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
I know. And you wonder why these dudes are still getting in trouble because they're not listening to the shit y'all, because they can identify with you. You average 4 points. This nigga is the superstar. Right. He don't hear shit you got going on.
That's right.
If he want to average 4 points, he'll listen to you. But he averaged 20. There's nothing you're going to tell him about a scouting report, what he need to do. Yeah, right. You go to sleep at 7 o'clock to average 4. Yep. Motherfucker, I'm in these streets. Tell me someone who was in the streets averaging 30. I'll listen to what he got to say.
There's only a few of them.
That's what I'm saying. Right. But they don't get it. Why am I going to listen to this?
Yes.
Let's say Mike Bibby.
Right.
Right.
You're not going to listen to Mike Bibby, Gil?
To tell me how to be me? No. I need somebody wild like me to tell me how to, relax, young fella. Like I only listen.
He needs Vern.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Think about if Mike Bibby not available. I mean, Mike Bibby is the only one available to give you that advice. So what he's saying is, Mike, I can't identify with you, but Vernon ain't available. Vernon the only one that can tell you.
But
you can't find Vernon.
They're scared of those people.
They don't want motherfuckers like me to be talking to these motherfuckers. They scared of what the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth. Because I'm gonna be uncut with it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like a lot of motherfuckers did when I came in this motherfucker. I had some real old heads telling me, nigga, hey, this is how this shit go.
Facts.
And
so
for real.
But that's what you need. But I'm saying, so what you getting yourself into,
right?
Right. On how to go about it, how to navigate this. This is open water, right?
Thank you.
When you come in as a rookie, they didn't threw you in the ocean with a life vest on, right?
Yep. And don't want the people who's in front to come back. Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I said. Like,
which way should I swim? Which way is the current going?
They think, They think how we think at 22, 23, when we was in this position. They think we still think like that. Like, hey, young fella, when you get in an argument, bring out the gun on him.
Like,
bro, relax.
That's how this conversation. Like, yo, hey, this shit ain't even worth it, y'all.
That ain't even how it went. That ain't how it went when it happened.
But what I'm saying is, but in that position, it's like, yo, the conversation y'all having, man, it's gonna lead to you gonna be out because he's a franchise guy. Your name gonna be damaged. You're gonna fuck your money up. Let this shit go. Be friends. Go to like that's the conversation today. Right. The conversation you got your girl and I can see the little scratch in your face. Hey, young fella, I know you in love, but I can tell you it's bad for business. One police phone call, your ass gonna be losing everything, man. Might as well just cut the ties now, man. Look, pay a little 100, 200,000.
I've been there.
Tell her, say, hey, send her on her way. Like, hey, baby, I love you.
It's gonna get worse.
Here's 100, here's 200,000. Go and get your little vehicle, start your thing, and let it go now because that 200,000, you said, oh hell no, this is gonna cost you millions on your contract. You call the police one time.
Oh yes.
But those are the conversations you gotta have.
Yo, do y'all ever think that like? You know, I'm listening to you guys talk now. It's like, do you ever think like it's just a cycle? Like the fact that there's a lot of black men getting drafted, right? That don't really have the type of education or, background, that we really grow up to. So why, and for the NBA, it's like, so why would I bring Kenyon? Why would I bring Gil to help? Like we could just let them just keep falling.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a cycle, like in real life, like the black community, right?
It used to be that. Like,
it's not as bad as before.
It used to be that, but these kids that's coming into the NBA now, it's different.
Yeah, it's bag driven.
But no, because you're not seeing or hearing of not too many like struggle stories of kids getting drafted now, right? There might be a handful. There might be something here and there, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But before it was more. Of the 60 picks, let's call it in year 2000, right? My draft.
Yeah.
If you look at how many of us got drafted and go ask how many of you guys had fathers, how many of you guys parents had money, how many, like, you know what I'm saying? The percentage out of the 60 picks, I'm pretty sure to be up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ask them that same group now, right? How many of y'all grew up with y'all father? How many of y'all financial stable? How many of y'all motherfucker? Like everybody gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas gonna be sitting there ready. I got
this. So, like he said, you said it's bag driven. So they getting the money. Yeah, they getting all this, but they still not here though.
But because there's a reason for that. There's a reason for it.
Because they growing up like different. They growing up with both parents in the household.
Mm-hmm.
They growing up seeing what positivity is.
In a household
looks like what it looks like, right?
Yes.
We grew up trying to survive around negativity, violence, like
taking care of your own goddamn self. My mom
like
got to work 3 jobs and shit, so I got to fend for my motherfucking self.
Yeah, so that's the shit that we had. Right? They don't have to do none of that
they don't
shit.
have to
but
do
see,
all
they're
that.
worse.
Right.
They fucking listen.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's worse though. You giving me the
food in
bag.
the house, what can they do?
Yeah, right.
Uber Eats.
Right, that's
No,
all shit.
so shit like that.
No, but
we ain't got no food in the house, nigga. It just ain't no food
we
now.
gotta get a goddamn
the difference
fucking
is-
syrup sandwich.
See, when y'all came in,
sandwich,
when y'all came in, y'all had something to a check and balance, right? You know you're fucked up. Mom's gonna be. I'm not fucking this bag up for mom.
That's
so
right.
even if you wanted to get wild, there was always I'm doing this for mom.
Yeah. Gotta think about mom.
Today, there's no there's no safety net on the thought process, right?
Yeah.
I go out to the club and I want to do some dumb shit. There's no thought process of
because
there's no domino effect. So the kids are they falling for the same. You can't fall for the same shit we was falling for.
Yeah, they can.
With the information you have, you should be able to look and say,
navigate through this shit.
No,
I see DMs coming.
That's why they don't
that
but
shit
we changed
might
the
not
focus,
be.
though, right? Think about how we changed the focus. We said it's bag driven.
That's
It used to be driven for legacy. I'm trying to go do it like this. I'm chasing Mike. I'm trying to get to the league to show that I'm good, right? And I wanted to go back to the point where if you're talking about a young rookie coming in and you're preparing for the NBA, your mindset coming in is about how you get better. If your mindset is, I want to make the team and become a role player on the team as a rookie, all this going out, all this playing video games is going to translate to being on the court as long as I can for as many hours as I can do it. Now we don't have a vet saying, hey, you been in the gym? How long you was in the gym? How long you was on this video game, though? You've been on this video game longer than you've been in the gym. You've been at the club, you flying to work in, you doing all this other shit longer than you've been in the gym. So now you don't even know what sets to run that you're gonna get when you get in the game. You don't know what the coach wants you to do. You don't know what your teammates want you to do.
I disagree with that shot.
Because it's always all right, well, what are we doing now? Because everyone's so privileged, they don't have the pressure of saying, I gotta go prepare. I gotta go look at the playbook.
No, it's different now. It's different now.
It's different now.
It's different now. No, it's different now.
Bronny James is playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's all they do
to
now.
win a tournament, right?
Video game.
You think I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty shooting the way that I'm shooting in summer league and everybody watching me?
Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna see me
It's
until
different.
into the game. Where the gym at, coach?
That's lying. It's different now.
They all got his first chip as a lecturer.
What I'm saying is they all have
what they do. Like they work out. They work out and play video games.
That's it.
They have
play video games, work out.
Did.
Work out, play video games. Play video games, work out.
Hey, y'all calling the workout. The workouts y'all calling workouts?
I seen
that ain't a workout. That's not workout. Just going in there shooting jumpers. That ain't because it ain't translating. It ain't translating.
They work out more.
It ain't
than
translating.
I had a gamer in my house in high school.
You're in the gym.
KJ, gamer.
You in the gym.
All KJ did. KJ, listen, I'll tell you about KJ went around Los Angeles, California to work out so much when he was high school, driving around, he spent his time in the gym
on the game.
On that game. That's all he did.
They don't have the bad habits. They don't have the drinking and the drug problems back in the day.
Like we had.
But now everything is scheduled for them.
Right. Yes,
right.
everything
So
is
it's like you coming in at 11 to 11:45. Then you gonna come back between 5:30 and what's the name? So they have their own personal.
Doing that because you're telling them to. They're not doing it because they want to get better. They're doing it because they saying we got to be in the gym for 4-5 hours and then we're gonna play the game. We're gonna go back to the gym. There ain't no purpose.
They're going though.
But there's no purpose.
They getting better.
They're forced to go. It's not because they want to go.
It's their schedule.
But they don't want to be in there though.
No, what I'm saying is
they don't want to be in there.
What I'm saying is it's not. It's not. It's not what we think. Like back then, you got 2 players that went back to the gym. The rest of them didn't. Now they're all scheduled.
Yeah,
so it's more like college and it's more individual. So you're gonna come in the gym at least 2 times. Everybody.
And you got
that's why they're skilled, but they don't know how to play as a unit because they're not practicing as a group anymore. Individually,
you're just in the gym. You're just in the gym to say you in the gym.
But you got agents
you just saying I'm in the gym.
Coaches for them. You got agents setting up workouts, agents setting up shooting coaches going to cities where these kids live now to work with them.
They got all that shit and they still behind. And they still behind. You got all this coddle shit and they still behind. I'll still kill you right now. None of you niggas can stop what I'm doing right now because it's like y'all ain't.
We were so focused on the wild shit side of the. We were so focused on the wild side of the NBA. Dudes did their work and that was it.
Yeah, we work. We work and we go home.
We went home and then let the shenanigans begin.
We knew how to play the game, though, right? Did we not know how to play the game?
Yeah,
when we know how to play the game, we know what we need to train for. We're not overtraining now.
Because we went to college and we learned how to play basketball. Yeah. A lot of these kids are coming from overseas where they don't go to college, where they're not focusing on all aspects of the game, right? A lot of these kids have been praised since they've been 13, 14 years old, right? They haven't been forced to do anything other than people to praise you and pat you on your ass and tell you that you're doing a good job when you're not. Right? Since they've been 13, 14, 15, that's all you've been hearing all these years. So by the time they pros at 19, they fucking divas.
Boy, thank
right?
you, boy, motherfuckers.
And they divas, but they working on their game is what they not, whether it's structured, the team is structuring it, whether it's an agent, whether they are working out, working on skill set, shooting. They, like Gil said, it is structured times,
a lot
lifts.
Of that shit don't translate out there to the floor.
Because you're training like a diva.
That's a lot of motherfuckers can't shoot that motherfucker.
They're just
like, what is these motherfuckers working on?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
They working, but what are you working on?
A lot of non-jump shooting motherfuckers.
Everything
you can hit 7 out of 10, but you can't hit a wide open jumper in the game.
Yeah.
It's everything.
The difference is they're being trained to be specialists and don't understand how you guys training don't necessarily translate in game. Because if you're not doing it game style, game feel, and practice it in a game setting, how are you supposed to get better at it? So yeah, you can go out and shoot 1,000 shots in a corner and all of this.
In front of them damn corners.
But if your ass ain't never run up, play defense, and run in a corner and shoot that three, that shit ain't gonna translate. Your ass gonna be 1 for 12, 10 for 12, right? It ain't gonna be consistent. You gotta be able to. No, that's that. You go 1 for 12, 10 for 12. It ain't gonna. It's gonna be inconsistent
up and down.
because your game is not. You're not practicing.
You're not practicing that game type situation.
Like I'm not going in the game and doing 1-4 flat if I ain't practice that motherfucking practice against.
Right. That's what
yo, I'm going 1-4 flat the shit out you guard me.
Right.
And you're gonna be like, oh, I bet. 1-4 flat now, you in real time trying to lock me down.
Facts.
Now I get to work on my move against you.
Facts.
Versus just sitting there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
working against the cone.
That's what I'm saying.
Get in the game.
Yeah,
but
that
look,
shit ain't nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Don't you say the shit was gonna work?
That's what I'm saying about the preparation for it. You're like, all right, they in the gym more than we've ever been in the gym, but you're not doing game speed, game situation. That, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's my beef with it. It's like, you got these trainers who got cones in front of you. They ain't never did what we did. They never lined up across from a nigga that's a dog. All this cone shit. Let me see you do that on me now.
Them ones.
Let me see you do
These
that on me.
niggas don't do them ones no more.
Don't know where to put their money at.
But what they've tried to do to circumvent that is get former guys that played overseas, former pros, to be the PD, the player development guys that can play. They can still actually get on the floor and compete against these guys, right? Because because the other guys who they paying $30, $40, $50 million a year, they don't make them practice. Right. So the player development coaches are relied on to fill that void because that's who they practice against.
Like, people don't realize practice is not what you think it is. Right? This is not that. It's not the 80s practices. It's not the 80s and the 90s
they don't
where
practice no more. They go in and shoot.
Like where niggas was really in practice going hard
at it like the game.
Right? Going hard. Well, going into the mid 2000s, I'm coming into practice and then I got the backup point guard. Yeah. What am I here for? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, what am I here? What plays we gonna do that makes me get better in here? We're going to do a whole bunch of things that has nothing to do with what we're going to do in the game. All these plays of what ifs and do the pick and roll to get the switch. I'm going in the game. In practice, we're going to throw it down to the big man, right? So now he's practicing on some shit that he ain't never be in, right?
Fake shit he ain't gonna be doing.
No disrespect to damn. No disrespect to damn.
But we're not going to throw that down. Now I'm playing against this dude. Now I'm averaging 29, but in practice I'm averaging 7 because you're not Allen Iverson. So even when I'm playing defense on you, dog,
it's not the same.
I'm not really good. I'm sitting here picking you up full court because I know you can't dribble.
Right.
I've never in my life would have tried to pick Allen Iverson up full court, Tony Parker, Steve Nash, because that's who I'm playing against. Now, I'm not playing against you, dude. You play 2 minutes a game.
So you got more respect. You got respect for the real.
But he's my backup. I'm playing against a superstar in the game. My practice is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no real working practice.
You can't get
only he can get the practice.
When he said practice, That's a goddamn. He meant that shit because he's not going against T-Mac in practice.
Right.
He's going against your bench dude
Eric's
that's sitting here and
going
doing the whole goddamn game.
Right.
So no, he
Right.
don't practice
Right.
just like the rest of us did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right. That's hated.
You know what I mean? It's like people
Hated
don't understand that. You think Dallas Mavericks is spending 2 hours of Luka setting the pick and roll, getting a switch, and him taking his man off. You really think Luka is doing that in his practice, dog? No, it's irrelevant. So no, he's not doing that.
And it's just like I used to tell the motherfuckers when I used to practice and practice. I used to be like, man, now be the same motherfucker you be in the game, nigga. Get the fuck back. Don't get all up under me like that, motherfucker. You don't do in the game. Back your motherfucking ass up. Do the same. Play the same motherfucking one you play in the game, nigga. Motherfucker, I want that motherfucker. Back the fuck up, nigga.
Back up, nigga.
Get your ass back like you do in the game, nigga. Don't get up under me like that, nigga. Back up, nigga. That's what that's so. That's all.
Nigga, be you, nigga.
Be who you are, motherfucker. That's it.
Don't start
Be the
showing
fuck
out
who
here.
you are.
Don't trying to prove the
That'll
coach.
make me slap the shit out you.
Listen, showing out, get you showed up.
That's gonna make. That's right. I'm gonna slap.
Showing out, get you showed up.
Thank you.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm a firm believer.
Slap the shit
Hey,
out of you for that.
They need vets like that.
Hey,
That slap.
see, Joe, that ain't
like
just
we
me.
knew. Jerry Stackhouse, Kurt
So
Thomas.
now you see what
put hands on them.
somebody else
That's
who-
what I'm gonna do.
Right? People thought it was just me.
No,
For a
I
long
don't-
time. People thought I was
Yeah.
Appreciate the
that
mentality.
I was the only people that would have like literally like, I would
Fucking
slap
up
the
his
shit out you,
teammates.
man.
Yeah, I slap
fucking
the shit
team,
out
yeah,
you.
fucking
Yeah,
team,
shit
man.
out you, bro.
And then
yes,
in the
I
game,
would
be
slap
respecting
the
that
shit
player.
out you, nigga. Really.
Yes.
And
Right.
be trained to go. Yeah, back the fuck
Slap
up.
the shit out of something.
Oh, it's just real shit. Just they
Sometimes
missing
you
real
gotta get
shit.
I mean, but a lot of that shit is like that shit help.
Think about how much
That's
back.
that be like like Jerry Stackhouse and Kurt
Shit
Thomas.
help.
They talk.
Yeah.
Man, slap the shit out. Man, what you talking about?
Look, I had Jerry. Practice was different.
Yes.
Like some vets in there, it's just your presence. Their presence is so huge that it helps the team.
Yeah, certain
Like
shit ain't
certain
going
things,
for.
like we're not fucking around in day in practice. Like
Right.
let's
It's
fellas,
respect.
That's it.
It's
That's what
Like, it's a
respect.
certain respect, and
It's
they don't have that in the
respect.
locker room.
Yes,
Right.
man.
I mean, as a rookie, yeah, I'm gonna respect Kurt Thomas and Jerry Stackhouse
better
and these Luke
respect.
Renauers and all these guys. Like, what? Come on.
And they
So
told
I know
you
one
this is a
motherfucker
man's
whose
league.
name you just said you better respect, motherfucker.
This is a
Stackhouse.
man. This is a man's league.
I seen Stackhouse ready to put hands on somebody off a car game.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Fuck that. Listen.
I was like,
That's
yo,
where all the fights come
he
from.
was like, I'm gonna write your motherfucking check. Yeah, fuck on out of here. I was like, man,
Better have
We had a team meeting. Listen, we had a
Better have
team
it.
meeting about who's gonna get the most shots. Like we had the young players, right? The young players trying to figure out who's gonna get the ball, right? So we have teams. So someone set up a team meeting, right? We sitting there trying to, talk. He did a speech. Jerry Stackhouse walked in, that motherfucker said, "Didn't I tell y'all motherfucking ass, your ass ain't gonna get the ball. You averaged 5 last year. You gonna average 7 this year. Now get your asses out of here and get ready for the goddamn game."
That's him.
Well, I guess the
My
meeting's
God,
over.
That's it. That's it.
Right? And
That's how it's supposed to.
that's how it was, because
That's
Who else?
it.
I played with
All right.
Steven Jackson.
I guess
I had some vets, man.
Certain people talk.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
man.
I mean, certain people talk in that locker room back then. Motherfuckers just listen. I mean, because they know the nigga stood on business. Nigga, when the nigga really said something, you better be all right, man. Don't be in this motherfucker kiki, all that shit, nigga.
Yeah, because
get
they
your
know you.
motherfucking
But they
ass
know
up
you,
here.
right? Because once you say it, like they didn't,
Yeah.
they know you.
Yeah.
And they know, like, all right, I'm cool as a fan, man. I
Yeah,
don't bother,
I'm
but
right.
once hey, man, hey, listen.
All right, cut that shit out now.
These
I
new
get scared.
dudes.
Better stop that shit.
These new dudes don't got respect.
Oh, yeah, because
Well, all
ain't nobody
them
slap the
kids,
shit
they're
out
so
of them.
young.
They're so
though.
young.
They're
I
so
mean, it's not about
young.
respect. Like you said, your vet is 24,
Right,
25.
yeah,
The
Like,
only reason you respect your vet is because you respect them. You respect him. You
'Cause you-
respect him
'cause
because
you-
he's a vet.
but
He's
my
been
vet
here.
is a
How
grown-
can-
my vet,
hey,
look,
my
my
vet
vet got gray hair.
But that's what I said. This my vet versus this my vet.
Right.
My
Yeah.
vet can't be the same age as me.
Right,
but we
yeah,
can't
bitch.
promote-
I'm
we
gonna be
can't
like,
keep
man, go ahead with that
19,
bullshit.
and he been in the league 3 years, and you 22, and he look supposed to come
But
on
we
that shit.
promote
That's
and
what I'm
bringing
saying.
these kids in younger and younger and younger. So
that's
how
what I'm
do we?
saying.
So we contradicting ourselves by saying, "Man, I'm gonna take the youngest nigga because he got more time to develop." But then we complain about this same nigga that's developed. He's his 5th year. He's 23. He's the only vet on here at 23. But we've just pushed him into this position saying this is the best thing. Because every year we go to the draft, it's like, pick the youngest nigga. Why? Pick the oldest nigga because we know he gonna come in and have respect. He gonna respect the game.
Right.
He not just gonna come in and be like, man, I'm trying to get the
gotta teach
bag
him how
up.
to be a
Trying
pro.
to get you this money, man. Fuck all this other shit. It's like, nigga, you got
Sound
4
good.
years and you out.
Right. You ain't got to teach him how to be
They want you
pro.
19.
He already-
Yeah.
They want you 19 now,
That's what they
man.
want. That's what they want.
So
That
we
upside.
can't complain about the game being what it is now if we not go help correct it. Like it needs to be corrected.
Well, they draft motherfuckers now on upside.
Upside.
Oh, this motherfucker got a lot of upside to him, but bitch, back in my days, they used to draft this motherfucker because this motherfucker can play right now. You know, they ain't got to work this 3-4 year plan and shit, nigga. This nigga can go now. That's what
We
they
need
go on
him
the
now.
upside
We
back.
need him
They
now.
go on this upside shit now, but the league's just different. Just like I keep telling them, I ain't mad at LeBron. I like what LeBron done for Bronny. Mm-hmm. Shit, if I can get mine drafted, I got a killer out there right in the motherfucking lobby right here, Tristan Maxwell. Mm-hmm. Shit, I just want to have the same opportunity next year when it's time up. Mm-hmm. Shit, can Tristan go to the goddamn combine and goddamn and work out in front of the scouts, in front of the pros and shit? Because shit, I'm sure he'll do a lot goddamn better than what Bronny doing. I ain't knocking Bronny. I like what's going on and shit, but like you said, Bronny need to get out that goddamn game and go in that gym and shoot some jumpers and work on his craft, you know. But see,
cut you off, Max, real quick. University of Cincinnati coach, ladies and gentlemen, Wes Miller.
What's up, Wes?
No, this ain't no door. This ain't no door, Wes.
Walk in. Door's over there,
Wes. Hey, somebody let him in for me, please.
Walk through that motherfucker. I'm like, yo!
Wes sounds like he done had
let him in,
You know
please.
people that run into the glasses?
Yeah, Wes sounds like
He's gonna pull a Josiah. It's gonna be forehead marks all across that motherfucker.
I did do that one time at the studio.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
All right, well, let's
Hey, Shonda. Hey, Shonda, Wes just pulled up. I was just talking to my sister. She's watching. Wes Miller just pulled up.
It's a situation?
Even with video gaming.
Wes used to be my best friend.
Okay.
Even with video gaming,
I
used to be a big video
We
gamer.
played North Carolina together. Yeah.
I used to be a big video gamer.
Your best friend?
And you went to high school together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
That's right. I used to be a big video gamer. Played basketball, video game. But think about it. How video game for an hour? I mean, you're not gonna be in the gym 24 hours, man. You're not gonna be in the gym 10 hours,
well, like
right?
this.
So you need something. You need like these kids. Most of these kids are video gamers, right? I'd rather have that than the other side of it.
And
You
shit.
take
Like
the
they
video
say you
game
gotta,
out. What they gonna do? Now you got your. We already know what we do when we about 19, 20 at the mall.
right.
You don't want that same dude sitting at the mall for 2-3 hours because he ain't got shit to do at home, right? Because the one thing you're not going to do with a young dude who just got to college, ain't got no classes, is say sit in the house until practice tomorrow.
Right.
Nah, he going to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Right? So the video game is really the only thing that's keeping him stable.
Yeah.
He can't do nothing normal. Right, he ain't gonna go to pins,
all out all the
bowling.
time, right?
But that's why most people don't see him, because while y'all at work, that's when they doing the bowling alley and the movie theater, happy hour. Like you don't really want your star players sitting at the mall trying to pick up chicks at the food court.
Right. And that's what they.
When we came in, where was he at? Well, I know his ass was there. Finish UCLA workout. Take a shower, eat lunch. Where did you go after you ate lunch? Fox Hills? Beverly Hills
Mall.
Fox Hills Mall. A great mall.
Sit at the mall for about an hour, 2 hours, just wasting time.
Till they start robbing niggas coming out of there. Listen,
that
gotta
go down.
What? I know somebody personally who got stuck up out there.
Shout out Men's Land.
Shout out, I'm about to say, shout out
Men's Land, dog. Fucking Nate. Goddamn Nate.
But that's what I said. Think about it. Work out, go shower, eat, go to the mall. You don't want them doing that no more.
Right. You got to find something to do with your time, man.
Oh,
That's
they
what
doing
them young kids, they be having to find something,
Video game.
That video game does save them a lot. Though.
It don't though. You know why?
It really does, because
they
it keeps
playing
them out of
like the
harm's
video.
way.
They playing like the video game.
Listen. No.
That's how they play.
They ain't playing live.
They like they 2K.
They ain't playing live. 2K, no, they ain't playing 2K. No, they playing what Bronny won. They playing Call of Duty. They playing Fortnite. Listen, dog.
Football.
No, let me tell you
soccer.
You playing like you play the games you play. You playing soft. You playing soft.
So let me tell you what KJ used to do, right? Of course, I'm lacing KJ's shoe game was mean in high school, right? Junior, senior year, I'm lacing him. All LeBrons, King cloth joints, like the people that can't. I'm lacing off-white joint zoom. I'm listening. Foam off-whites, I'm lacing him.
Right.
I'm going to the game like, yo, He ain't never wearing none of the shit that I'm like, where them come from? Like, he's selling the shoes that I'm getting him. He is selling the shoes to buy his video game shit, right? It's boxes coming to the house. I know I didn't pay for it. I know he ain't got no damn job. Screen monitors. Video game chairs. Headphones, microphones, all this shit showing up to the house. Because after a while, we put them in the office senior year because I got tired of walking by the motherfucking room and smelling that fucking locker room, right? So we put him above the garage. So he didn't have to set up in the corner. Listen, real live gaming station that he didn't supplied from the shoes that I didn't bought him. He's selling them and trading them.
Gamer.
He's a gamer. But all he did was go to, I'm saying, listen, go to the gym, did schoolwork because he wanted to play basketball and video games. He became a pro doing that, right? And that's what Bronny James, that's what a lot of these guys, that's what they do, right?
Bronny got his first chip.
They work out.
With the Lakers.
Like
collecting checks.
That's where he made his first. He made his first millions video gaming.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where he makes all of his majority of his money.
Yeah.
NIT deals. But a lot of them, y'all remember when 2020 happened?
Yeah.
And then it was like Ben Simmons, him,
Ben Simmons.
They was playing all of me. Yeah.
Cat, Carl Anthony Towns. Yeah, all of them was in that mug. It was big
Call
time.
of Duty tournaments and like
video games been so
Zach
big.
Levine, Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, all of them.
All the names he's
Bronny,
saying.
Carlos
Pillow
Dawson
talk.
champion.
Tournaments,
And
man.
NBA Summer League.
They've been tournament,
Bro, they used to give us the travel.
From what I've gathered from hearing people talk like around KJ's friends and all that, like he nice.
Oh, yeah.
KJ, like far as kills on the games and all that, like he like the dude nice.
People don't really, just so
he didn't
I want niggas to be as nice. If you as nice in the game, be nice on the court. Just as nice as you are in the fucking video game. You can't be nice on the video game and not be nice in the game.
Video gamer nobody knew about. I remember we were doing an Adidas commercial.
That sounds about right.
Well, we were doing it, and we, you have your trailers.
Yeah.
So I walked into the room, you talking, walked into it, and he just sitting there, just talking on the game. Like, so he had the internet pulled in and everything. And I was like, Tim Duncan plays video game? He was like, yeah, shh.
Oh, that would have been a hell of a commercial.
Yeah, shh. But if you go back and watch some films of when he first got there, he had all of them playing, right? Go back and look at some of the old Spurs documents, right? They all like be in the room and they all video gaming. Sean, Elliott, all of them.
That would have been a hell of a commercial for Adidas for y'all to do.
Facts.
Were they playing
Tim Duncan
StarCraft?
plays video games?
I don't know what they were playing, but it was.
Tim Duncan do Muay Thai and all kind of other shit.
It was StarCraft.
Was
it 2K or one of those systems giving all the NBA players on each team like the thing to travel? Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
I had one. Yeah, like remember? Yeah. That's how big video games has been though. Remember they used to give us a whole briefcase and take it on the road with us, right? With the TV, everything.
I took that bitch home and gave it to my kid. Listen.
That was hard.
What else?
You're going to AAU tournaments.
It was like 2010, 11.
Yeah.
I can't.
Was that a Red Bull?
I don't know who it was, but somebody they did it for every team, and then each player. I mean, not each player, but one player from each team got one.
Yeah, they got the suitcase with the TV in it. Yeah.
That shit was hard.